My name is Katie and welcome to my November book haul palooza. Anyway, this is going to be so massively huge. I had to split it into two parts. I'm sorry, but I just received and acquired and accumulated so many books, and I've got like 50 physical books, I think. I can't quite remember, and I've also got loads of ebooks. This video is going to contain the physical books, the next one is going to contain the ebooks, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Anyway, I am going to get cracking with this because I've just got so many. I'm not going to say what a lot of these are about, but I will leave the titles and authors down below for you to check them out on Goodreads and such. Let's get started. First of all, I will begin with the books I won from some giveaways. I won these two beauties. I got the Demdike Legacy and Familiar Territory. These are both by Barry Durham. And I won these from Ramblings of an Elf Pie's blog. And I'm surprised, these both sound intriguing. They've got a little bit of witchcraft in them. I'm told they're like adult novels and that they're really good. So I'm intrigued about these two. And I wasn't actually expecting for Mr. Barry to actually inscribe them to me. Both of these books say exactly the same thing, and so thank you so much to Charlotte for your blog and for your giveaway, and for your uncle for sending me these books. Then from Faye, aka Daydreamer Star 21, she was hosting a blogiversary, and I was surprised to find that I won that, and I got to pick 3 books from a pile of books that she had, and I chose Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire, and not just that, but I chose it signed. Thank you very much. I also got Faking It by Cora Carmack, and this is also signed. And last but not least, Noble Conflict by Malorie Blackman. It is indeed signed. Thank you so much to Faye for hosting your blogiversary and for your giveaway. I'm just super excited about all 3 of these books because I haven't read any of them, and the fact that I got them signed just makes them that much more special. So I will put them on my signed shelf along with my other signed books. Yay! Now I'm going to move on to physical books I received for review. I got Substitute Creature by Charles Gilman, which is book number 4 in the Lovecraft Middle School series. I have already read this and already reviewed this, so if you want to check that out, I will link it down below. I reviewed books 3 and 4 together. And I also got A Geek's Guide to Dating by Eric Smith. Both of these I received from the publisher Quirk. And this book sounds quirky. I haven't read this one yet, but I will probably read this soon because I'm feeling in a geeky sort of mood. So thank you so much to Quirk for sending me these. Then from Quirkus, I got Don't Tell the Groom by Annabelle. I was told this is like a chickly sort of novel, and it does sound really fun. It sounds like a sort of Sophie Kinsella novel, and I love Sophie Kinsella, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. This doesn't come out until December, so I'll probably begin to reading this one soon. And the other book that Quirker sent me was The League of Sharks, and this is by David Logan, and this is a young adult novel. I've been told it's actually pretty good. It doesn't come out until the 2nd of January, so I will read this in December, ready for then. So I'm looking forward to this one, and I really like this cover because he's like a little waterman and he's blue. Then from Random House, because I read the manuscript version of Teardrop by Lauren Kate, they promised to send me a finished copy when they had them in stock, and they did! They kept their promise. I got a hardcover copy of Teardrop by Lauren Kate. I absolutely really love this book. It's fantastic. I prefer this a lot to her Fallen series. It's really, really good, and the cover is just one of my ultimate favourites. It's literally a selling cover. But I'm proud now that I have this, and I can put this on my shelves. So thank you so much to Random House for sending me that. Then because I am doing an ARC share for Spencer Hill Press, the publisher, they are like an American publisher, so they don't really send books out to the UK, but we're doing a UK ARC share, and I got sent some books from the other people that have finished with the copies, and I got Bloodbound by Keshia Swain, Camp Boyfriend by J.K. Rock, Whisperfalls by Elizabeth Langston, and A Swamp Angel by Colleen Boyd. So thank you so much to everybody in the ARC share for sending me those books. I will get cracking with these soon as I can, and I look forward to reading all of these. Now I'm going to move on to some books that I got from charity shops. I actually found some really good books, and I'm proud that I managed to find them. I got Atonement by Ian McEwan, and this is obviously the book to the movie, and I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard it's quite good, and when I found the book to it, I normally like to read the books before the movie. I also found another book to movie adaptation, and that is Marley and Me by Grogan, and this book seems really cute. Again, I haven't seen this movie, but I will read the book before the movie, and it does seem like it's going to be a real cute little animal with a bit of romance. And this book, it sounds so Christmassy that I probably will read this in December. I got When I Fall in Love. This is by Miranda Dickinson. What happens when your happily ever after ends? And there's loads of snow there, and it's already got me in the mood for Christmas. And it sounds like it's one of those cute little romancy sort of books, and I'm really looking forward to it. And Mr. Darcy by Alexandra Potter. And, well, I would like to meet Mr. Darcy, you know, one day. And this book, it sounds pretty cute. I then found Witch and Wizard by James Patterson, which is the first book in the Witch and Wizard series, and Ben has recommended this series. He loves James Patterson's little mini books, and my nan also reads his adult crime novels, so I'm really looking forward to beginning this one. I then found Unleashed by Christopher Rice. I'm not sure how that surname is pronounced, but I got this one. I'm not sure if this is part of the series or anything. If you do know anything about this book, whether it is in a series or if you've read it, whatever, please let me know down in the comments, because I would like to know more about it. But it does sound really intriguing and like a paranormal romancy sort of thing. I'm not sure. I think it's got like wolves in it or something, but it sounded pretty good, and it was only like 75p, so bargain. Then I purchased a book that somebody recommended to me in my last Recommend Me video. It was the first month I did it, so it was like the October edition. And I got recommended this book, The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. What an awesome surname. But I got recommended this. I think Books Overlooks recommended this to me, and she said it's really good. And I managed to find this in charity shop for 50p, so I will give this a try at some point in my life, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Then I was excited to find this because it's in absolutely amazing condition, and for 50p, oh my god, crazy, I had to get it. And that is Wool by Hugh Howey. This is meant to be like an adult sort of version of the Hunger Games apparently, but I'm told it's really good and absolutely amazing condition, and I'm super proud that I now own a copy of this. I then got A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. I have seen the movie to this, and it's so adorable and cute, as well as like but I found the book, and it's quite a small book, and I thought I would give this one a try. I then managed to find Finding Sky by Joss Sterling. I'm not sure if this is the full book because it seems really small, but we shall see. It doesn't exactly say anywhere that it's not, so I will find out. I then found this really cute book. I had to get it, and it's called Vets in Love, and it's by Kathy Woodman, and look at it. It looks like it's going to be a really cute romancy read about vets. Oh, surprised that I found this as well, and it's Time Riders, and this is by Alex Scarrow. Again, this is in fantastic condition, and I've actually had my eye on this series for a while, but I found this in my charity shop for 50p, so I thought, yes, bargain, man. I got Sophie Kinsella, and she's writing as Madeline Wickham in this one. It's called The Gate Crasher. I love Sophie Kinsella's writing style. She is amazing. I love her chick-litty novels, and when I found this one for 50p, I just go no wrong. Next of all, some books that I got in my library sale for 10p each. I got The Prince and the Pauper, and this is by Mark Twain. This is one of my favourite ever classics ever, and when I found it I was like, I have to read this because I just love it. It's such a beautiful, beautiful classic story. I also found Dragon Rider by Cornelia Funke, and this book sounds awesome, and dragons, I absolutely love dragons, so I'm looking forward to this. And then I got Inheritance by Christopher Paolini, which is the 4th book in the Inheritance cycle, I believe, and for 10p for a hardback, you know, can't go no wrong really. And then I found Blood Rose by Andrew Kremer. This is the 3rd book in the Nightshade series. Now on to some books that I purchased myself. I found Bittersweet, which is by Kathy Cassidy, and this is a cute little World Book Day book that goes in the Chocolate Box Girls series, and I haven't read this series yet, but I do have them to read, and this was being sold for like 50p, so I thought I would purchase it so that I could read the series together. Then from Asda, my nan got me The School for Good and Evil by Seman Chianini, and this is a book that I've been wanting to get for a while. It sounds cute, and I love how the front cover is sort of almost like an anime, and I'm excited for this one. She also managed to find The Vampire Diaries Salvation Unspoken, and it came in a double pack with Stefan's diaries as well, so I now have a second copy of that book. And she also got A Witch Alone by Ruth Warburton, which is the 3rd book in the Witch in Love series, and I haven't read them yet, but Ben from Benjamin Tomes has recommended this series, and I now have the 3rd book, so I can actually begin this series when I can. Tesco's, I managed to find Daylighters by Rachel Kane. This is book number 15 in the Morgan Royal Vampire series. I haven't started this series yet, but I've been really, really intrigued, and I just keep on buying the book. They're always selling these books for so cheap. And then I found Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and this is by Oliver Bowden, and I absolutely love the storyline of these games. They are fantastic, and I really want to get the game to this book actually, but I think I'm going to have to get an Xbox One. I'm not sure if Xbox One games can play on the Xbox. And then I got Unbreakable by Cami Garcia. I got this from Amazon. This was a book that I picked out of my wish list pot at the beginning of the month. This was before I actually purchased all these other books, and I've heard really great things about that book, so I'm really looking forward to it. And this book I'm so excited to read, and that is The Broken Hearted, and this is by Amelia Kahaney. The trailer to this book absolutely sold it for me. When I saw the trailer to this, I was like, damn, I need to get that book. And then luckily I managed to pull it out of my wishlist pot, and so I got it, and it was only being sold for like £7. £7 for a hardback book is really good in my opinion. And last but not least, all these books I'm now about to show you I actually didn't purchase, and you'll be a little bit surprised. You'll be like, why is that, Katie? Why is that? That is because when I went into work one day, I was handed a radio mic. I was like, am I being promoted or something? And then they were like, you are going to be looking after a VIP family for the day. So long story short, I looked after this VIP family, which was actually the owners of Ryanair, which is like an airport thing in Ireland. It's like British Airways sort of thing, and they tipped me some money at the end of the day, which I wasn't expecting. So basically, Mr. Ryanair ended up buying me some books. He gave me cash, and I was like, I don't normally spend cash because I normally pay on my credit card, so I had to spend it, but I didn't really have it myself. He practically bought it for me. That's just what I'm logically saying in my head. So these are the books that I got with that money. I managed to find Jodie Picoult and Samantha Van Leer, Between the Lines, and this book I saw on Reflections of a Bookworm. She was giving it away. Unfortunately I didn't win it, but I wanted to get it anyway because it sounds absolutely cute. I then found Requiem by Lauren Oliver, which is the 3rd book in the series. I need to get the 2nd book actually, but I managed to find this for quite cheap, so I had to get it. I then got Unbreakable by Elizabeth Norris, which is the second book, which comes after Unraveling, which I absolutely loved. It was fantastic, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing what is going to happen in this next book. I then got How to Love by Katie Cotugno, and I'm looking forward to this one because, again, I've seen this on Tea Time on Wednesdays by those two girls that just keep selling books to me, and I had to get it. I saw it and I had to get it, so I'm looking forward to this one. Guys, I am now a proud owner of this book. When I found it, I was like, oh, and I managed to find it. Oh, seriously. Oh, okay, I managed to find a limited edition, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It's a hardcover. It is like this weird material-y stuff, and I managed to find it signed by John Green himself in blue. They had some in purple, they had some in blue, and I had to get blue because blue is my favourite colour. It also comes with this little cute little bookmark taggy thing, but I'm so proud I managed to find this because it's one of my favourite books ever, and it just broke my heart when I read it. This book actually made me cry for the first time in a book, so I then purchased the Shadow Hunters Codex, and it's by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis, and it's a great big fat novel about loads of information stuff, and I absolutely love the Mortal Instruments series. It's awesome, so I had to get this. And then from W.H. Smith I got Light by Michael Gwight, which is the final book in the Gone series, so I now have the whole Gone series in hardback edition, so I can now get around to reading this series at some point. I've heard this series is absolutely fantastic and phenomenal, and I really am looking forward to beginning this when I get around to it. And finally, the last books that I managed to purchase with Mr. Ryanair's money. You'll be excited for this. Yeah! I got the Heroes of Olympus series. Oh yeah, I got them all. W.H. Smith were doing a buy one, get one half price, I think. I can't remember, it was like a few weeks ago. And I also got the Demigod Files by Rick Riordan as well, which is a Percy Jackson little guidebook thing. I'm not entirely sure, but now I have all the books in the Percy Jackson series, but I now also have all of the Heroes of Olympus books, and that includes The Lost Hero, Son of Neptune, Mark of Athena, and The House of Hades, which literally everybody lately has been reading. So, those are all the books. This video is massive. Oh my god, it's so big. It's so big. I'm so sorry this video is so long. I mean, I'm splitting it half enough as is, so I do apologise it's so long. I do apologise for buying books, but actually no, I don't apologise for that, so sorry not sorry. But I now have so many more books that I can add to my collection. I'm really happy with everything that I got. As I say, half of these books I didn't even buy, so I'm pretty proud of that. I actually only purchased like the charity books and some books at the beginning of the month. So I did really well in spending, but I now have so many books to read. I'm literally looking down at them at the moment and like, which one do I start with? But yes, please do let me know down in the comments below if you've read any of these or if you recommend them. Let me know which ones I need to read next. If you would like me to read and review any next, then I will take that into consideration and I will do it for you. Hope you have enjoyed this massive book haul of my physical books. Please give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Please do have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video, and look forwards to the e-book haul. Keep your eyes peeled for that because it's coming your way soon. My name is Katie. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!